Well, I might not have any tattoos, but I've always been fascinated with them. So for this week's edition of Labor of Love, we're going to take a look at what it means to be a tattoo artist and adorning the human body.
My name's Leigh Soulink, and I'm a professional tattoo artist. The motto, words that I live by, just to always try and be positive, give out good karma, and you always receive something back. I grew up doing art all my life. Since I was a kid, I started doing art when I was about 10 years old. My mom was very artsy. She was always doing arts, and my dad was into music and stuff like that. So I was influenced a lot by my parents. I never thought of becoming a tattoo artist because I actually wanted to become a musician. But that didn't really work out too well. I was watching Miami Ink when it came out, and I just thought to myself, why haven't I tried this yet, you know? And since that day, I went out like a few days after that, went to try and find an apprenticeship, and yeah, it's just history from there. First time I tattooed someone was one friend of mine, and I sat there, started doing the tattoo and realizing that I didn't really know what I was doing. And it seemed that the tattoo came out fine, but it took way longer than it should. I told the guy, if it doesn't come out properly, I will fix it up one day when I'm better. So 2 weeks later, he told me the tattoo is completely faded and it's like horribly done, and I felt really bad about it. That kind of set me back. That kind of I kind of went back and said, okay, let me just figure out the machine a bit more and understand things a bit more. And I did that. A month later, he came back to me and I did a freehand on him, and he was super happy and it came out much better. So it was quite an experience, but it's something that needed to happen. What I'm going to be tattooing today is a heart made out of flowers. So the client would get hold of me and they would say, I want to get tattooed by you, this is my idea. And then I would take that idea and then I would go and design it and send it to the client, and if they love it, they go, this is cool. And then book in a time and a day. They would come in, I would prep the design, I would literally just print it out, find the size and the placement on the body, and then yeah, just do the stencil, which means that I do the tracing of it that I can stick onto the skin of the person, and then yeah, just pretty much just start tattooing, take a few breaks in between until it's done, and then take a photo, and then that's it. Drawing artwork on someone's body, it's like a painter painting on a canvas. It's the same kind of idea, but except yours is alive and has a conscious and is walking around out there in the world. I mean, the art itself, it outlives you. So yeah, it's an amazing feeling. My parents were weird about it at first. My dad wasn't really into it because he didn't really like tattoos because he's old school. Over time, the more they saw me tattoo, the more they were like, oh, that's really good. And right now, I mean, my dad comments on every single photo of mine, and my mom always comments nice things, and they love it, like, completely. I've tattooed my brothers, and they all love it. They absolutely love it, like getting tattooed by me. I don't think I have one unsupportive family member. I could say everyone supports it and knows that it's my passion, you know. My advice for people that want to get into the industry is go to art school. Go study art. Like, please, like, I cannot stress it enough. Go do that before you decide to become a tattoo artist. You need experience, you need life experience. The more experience you have, the more you're prepared to come into the industry, in a sense, because it's all about how good you are, you know. And if you can come in the industry with a lot of knowledge, it helps so much.